second violation we've seen, and that was not the official underneath the basket who made the call.
Yeah,
You're shaking your head on that one.
I noticed that one, yeah. That's normally always the referee under the basket's call, but not tonight.
Swing pass here on the near side to Shelby. Hadley for three, and it goes. Hadley, Shelby. Shelby with a dozen in the ball game. 42-20, Mangum by 22, their biggest lead of the night. And, you know, you watch the ball game, and you're a little bit surprised when you look up and see it's a 22-point ball game. Shot comes up short there. Good rebound by Woodson. Quickly into the front court, Shelby. Hadley crosses over, throws it on right side. Good pass to Keeley. Hussey's shot comes up short, and then she committed a foul. And she will knock Maddie Roebuck to the turf. Foul on Keeley, going to be her fourth. And team foul number 10 called on Mangum. So 2 on the other end. Well, they said that's just the 9th team foul, so 1-1 instead. So setting down will be Hussey. And back into the ballgame now, Jade Laughlin for Mangum. At the free throw line, Maddie Roebuck. Roebuck, no points in the ballgame, has missed both free throws. Shoots a 1-1 here. That one's no good. And the rebound going to be hustled out by Hussey. And we're going to foul in the backcourt. Much of the disbelief of Paige Huckabee. That's her second. Team foul number 9 called on Snyder. 1-1 on the other end.
Coach Crickle just shaking his head.
Well,
no, a lot to say.
And I think now that it's a 22-point ball game, I don't think that you get the technical foul.
No.
It's pointless now. First free throw up and in for Nicole.
I think more than anything, it's just frustrating.
Yeah. And again, I second free throw up and in. You just have to wonder about the boys' game. 44-20. Mangum on top. McPherson the other way. She'll put it up. Shot won't go. Ball tapped out. McPherson will go get the rebound. Good hustle by Carroll. She'll dribble, drive, go inside. Off balance shot doesn't go, but she'll shoot too. Kind of a bailout there. Foul on the part of Rogers. Nicole didn't need to really commit that foul, but did. That'll be 3 on Rogers. And team foul number 11 on Mangum in the second half. So McPherson, with 8 points in the ballgame, has made all 4 free throws. Shoots 2 here, misses 1. Boy, I jinxed her, didn't I? Golly. Never seems to fail. Skylar Smith back into the ballgame, and setting down will be Hunter Anderson. Second free throw on the way is in and out, no good. Rebound loose on the floor, and Mangum will come away with it. Good job by the Lady Tigers that time. Kara McPherson just tired. I think that's why she missed those 2 free throws. Woodson inside. Shot won't go. McPherson with a rebound. She'll come across the timeline and leave it for Skylar Smith. Smith dribble, drive, shot doesn't go. Rebound Hadley Shelby. Shelby head on a swivel, coming back the other way. Mangum's been relentless all night long. Laughlin between the 2 circles, now in the corner to Davenport. Jaden, deep 3, doesn't go. Rebound Shelby. Good job by Hadley. Steps between a couple of defenders and resets now here on the left wing. She says, how about a 3 for me? Didn't get it to go. And the weak side rebound by Roebuck. Maddie on the run. She'll dribble, drive, stop, get it poked out of her hands, fall to the floor, get it, and a timeout going to be taken prior to the jump ball. 4:39 left in the ball game. Mangum 44-20 for Snyder. We've played here in the 4th on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, go Mangum Tigers.
The Mangum Star News has been serving Southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night, or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there.
Got to be careful during those timeouts. Jaden Davenport Or no, I'm sorry, Jaden Bowen looking up here and smiling. And I kind of waved at her. Hope Coach doesn't see that going on there and get her into trouble.
Yeah, you might get her into trouble at some point this season.
Be like Dwayne Haskins of the Washington Redskins taking the selfie before the game was over. And the backup quarterback had to go in and do the laydown for the victory. Ah, the essence of youth. I know nothing about it. You do, though. Inbounds pass, knocked out of bounds. Good hands there by Jaden Davenport. She's out there with Nicole Rogers, Keely Hussey, Riley Woodson, and Jade Laughlin for Mangum. They're on the defensive end. 4:38 left of the ball game. And this game has gone on forever. Inbounds pass. Davenport had and taken away by Woodson, and then Riley in the open floor took an extra step. And the turnover going to give it back now to Snyder.
I'm curious to see how Coach Hussey's going to manage the rest of this game, knowing you have a really long week, but also knowing your girls haven't played that much yet. So it'll be interesting to see how he manages that.
Yeah, you bring up a great point. You got 5 games coming up this week. You got a 24-point lead here in the fourth quarter, but you're right. They need to keep playing. How about McPherson? Boy, McPherson will take a shot from any angle. Rebounded there by Woodson. Here's Keeley in the front court. Keeley, little ball fake. Great pass, and Rogers will reward her with an easy 2. Nicole has had herself a nice fourth quarter. 6-8 now in the frame, and a dozen for the ball game. 4:10 left. Boy, that's an ugly screen out high by Bridgewater. She kind of shoved off on it. Battle for the rebound underneath the basket. Dug out by Peyton Huckabee, and then ball going to go out of bounds, and we're going to get a foul, and Keeley, I think, may have fouled out. And the official explaining to his buddy what the call was. And Keeley is done for the night. Hussey sets down with 2 points. Team foul number 12 on Mangum in the second half. Allie Monroe was set to check in anyhow. So Keeley done for the night with those 5 fouls. There's still 4 minutes and 2 seconds left of the ball game. It's 7:56. The boys' game was supposed to start at 8. Not so fast, my friend. First of 2 free throws up and in for Skylar Smith. I told Deanna I'd see her about 11:30, and I thought I was being facetious. Not so sure now. Second free throw on the way here. Back of the iron, doesn't get it to go, and out of the pack for Mangum. Lady Tigers have the ball. By the way, into the ball game now, Jade Laughlin, who has it between the 2 circles. Laughlin, who's hit a couple of threes in the ball game, goes to Monroe, forces inside to Woodson. Ball knocked out of bounds by Bridgewater. And Chad coaching her up, and hey, look, use that body. Get a down. Inbounds pass over the top by Laughlin. 3:40 left in the ball game. By the way, we talk about Classic Hits 97.7 and the Michael in the Morning program. Chad Fox this afternoon. Heard his dulcimer tones doing a show. Rogers off balance shot, doesn't get it to go. Woodson with a rebound. And a foul going to be called here. Going to be on time of Bridgewater. That'll be her 4th. Team foul number 10 called on this group from Snyder. So 2 free throws here for Riley Woodson. Woodson 4 points and has made 2 of 6 free throws. Got that one to go. Give her 5 points in the ball game. Hadley Shelby back in. Laughlin sitting down for Mangum. 3:26 remaining, 47-21. Second one on the way, doesn't go for Woodson. And the long rebound going to be cleared off by Smith. Skyler dribble drive, throw it up from 10. It went 11, and the rebound going to be taken away by Mangum. Davenport quickly into the front court to Shelby. Leaves it for Rogers for 3. That's too hard. Long rebound in the corner, though, dug out by Allie Monroe. Monroe now resets up high to Davenport. Davenport back to Allie. Hand the 3, won't take it. Good ball movement by Mangum. Kick, left side, Rogers. 3 ball, yes. Nicole Rogers. Rogers! Back the other way comes Snyder, but they trail 50-21. Maddie Roebuck going to get the chance to shoot two. Allie Monroe says, I didn't commit a foul, but you said I did. So Allie will pick up the personal. And that'll be number 4 on Allie. Couple of free throws here. First one up and in for Huckabee. Peyton makes her first. She'll get one more. So Rogers sitting down. Second free throw up and in. 50-23, 2:40 left in this one. Shelby between a couple of defenders. Kicks right side Monroe. 17-footer doesn't go. Rebound putback. Boy, a lot of contact in there. No call. My goodness. Lindsay Lively got knocked all over the place. Back the other way now comes Kara McPherson, who's played this entire fourth quarter with 4 fouls. Oh, that's a good job by Riley Woodson. They called a foul on her instead. That looked like a pretty good steal right there. Yeah, I think she's victimized because she's bigger than the other player. That'll be 2 on Riley, 13 on Mangum. And at the free throw line, Hunter Anderson to shoot a pair. Hunter with 2 points in the ballgame, 0 for 1 for the foul line. First for Hunter, no good. Anderson will get one more. 50-23, 2:20 left in the ballgame. Mangum on top. Second free throw, good. So Hunter Anderson, 1 of 3 from the foul line. And it's 50-24. 2:15 and running here in the fourth quarter of play. Hadley Shelby swings it around here on the near side of Monroe. Allie, dangerous pass there, caught by Shelby. In the corner down to Laughlin. Hadley back out top. Like Shelby, directing the offense and chewing that gum. I mean, she's working it big time. Ball going to be taken away here and a run out for McPherson. Kara, dribble, drive, glass, and got it. Kara McPherson. McPherson now 10 in the ball game. 50-26, 1:45 remaining. So Mangum will move to 4-1 ahead of the ball game tomorrow evening against Fort Cobb Broxton. Denise Dillahunty-Webb checking out the broadcast. And she'll see Mangum knock the ball around. It's loose on the floor and finally going to be picked up by Bridgewater. We're going to jump ball. By the way, we're getting word that ball game tomorrow night may start at 6 o'clock. We don't believe that because you're going to play like 18 ball games starting, and the first one's supposed to start at 4. But we will keep you apprised. So be tuning in around 6. We'll just kind of let you know. We'll let you know on Facebook as well.
Yeah, junior high game at 4 and 5, and then they're planning on starting the high school game at 6, right?
I've never seen junior high games last an hour, though. That's my whole deal. Chastity Lepar has come into the ball game now for Snyder. Wendy Corey is in there as well. Minute 20 and running here in the fourth quarter of play. Off balance shot and it goes. Chastity Lepar gets her first 2 of the ball game. And it's 50-28. 1:05 remaining. Hunter Quickle will survive and will not get teed up. Chad Hussey wants a quick timeout just to substitute kids, and that's it. Yeah, he'll go ahead and talk to them. Minute left of the ball game, 50-28 back after this. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Hey fans, are you going to be in the stands? This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we can't hide our Tiger pride. Whether it's the gridiron or the basketball court, we support our Tigers and Lady Tigers. So bring your best orange and black and we'll see you at the game. Stockman's Bank is Tiger proud.
I don't think Mangum had a 30-second timeout left. They asked for it 30, but I get they had to take it full. They've already taken both their 30s, so. More than anything, that was just to make a substitution there. Chad did talk his kids up. Out of Monroe out there. Emma Gerald's instead out on the court. Jaden Bowen, who gets the ball here. Megan Mills has come in as well. Monroe inside, ball fake off the glass. Shot doesn't go, and then Allie, frustration, commits a foul. That'll be a push, and that'll end her a ticket to the bench. She will foul out, and that'll be team foul number 14 on Mangum in the second half. So Monroe fouls out, and so does Keely Hussey. Elaine Mills-Smith says, good job, girls. Denise Dillahunty. Webb says, come on, girls, finish strong. They are. We'll see Alyssa Dreyer come in for the first time tonight as Monroe fouls out. So Fort Cobb Broxton tomorrow. First time we have we have done a ton of Fort Cobb Broxton games over the years. And various sports, baseball, softball, basketball. I've never been there though.
Not sure if I have either.
Second free throw no good for Peyton Huckabee. He's now 2 of 4 from the foul line. Well, we'll get our first opportunity tomorrow, huh?
Yep.
Child welfare job will have me in Kiowa County all day long so that my trip will be short over there. Shorter, I should say. You know something about Hobart, don't you?
A little bit.
I thought you might. Speaking of Hobart, a former player of the Bearcats will be coaching in our next bowl game for the boys of Snyder, Fletcher Reed.
Former
Coaching.
SWASU assistant coach as well.
Yeah. I got tickled. I saw him after the JV game. Going to get a foul here. I don't know why, but we look at, I mean, my goodness. Wendy Corey will pick it up. That'll be her first. Team number 11 called on Snyder. And so Emma Geralds will get a chance to shoot too. But I asked him, I said, and free throw is good by Geralds. And yeah, I got to know him pretty well. I mean, his dad is sold. I actually did his high school basketball games when his dad played at Altus High School back in the day. Second free throw no good, and I'm going to get a turnover and a travel on the rebound. But I said, Fletcher, I didn't know you wanted to be a teacher and coach. He said, well, I didn't until after the first semester of school. And I don't know, I just kind of let it go. It just kind of hung out there. Kim Reed might give me some information on that before all is said and done. Oh, now he's going to blow his whistle. I mean, I don't mean to be critical, but there's 22.6 left. It's a 51-28 ball game. He blew his whistle. He didn't tell us who the foul was on. I mean, he's as timid as they come. Now he's going to come tell us. No, he's not. And unless they've changed something, first free throw on the way, it's up and in. But I always was taught, as Laughlin will get one more, she got 7 in the ball game. I was always taught that the official out high on free throws, you went to the opposite side of the bench so you didn't have to hear the coaches talking to you. Laughlin hit the free throw, give her 8 in the ball game. Again, OTJ. On the job trading. There's a steal out high by Bowen. Ball knocked out of her hands. Dreyer lost it. Going to be picked up. A little dribble drive penetration here. And off the window, shot wouldn't fall down to Tamara Rivera. And the ball game will come to an end. Mangum will win it by a final score of 53-28. They improve to 4-1 on the year. And we'll take on Fort Cobb Broxton tomorrow night. 53-28. Mangum wins it. And we're back with your totals after this on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Mangum Oil and Gas at 1306 North Lewis Tittle offers so many services. From fuel at the C-store to the self-serve car wash, getting propane bottles filled or propane delivered to the home and farm, even U-Haul services. It's no wonder so many folks head to Mangum Oil and Gas, where they say, go Tigers.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger Proud.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security disability. They have one bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi, and cable is just $5. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. Call Brandy at 580-782-2452 for more information.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger, Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth. In sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
Mangum Lady Tigers now 4-1 on the air after they win this one by a final score of 53-28. And Snyder did not score in double digits in any quarter. Great defense tonight by Mangum. They got 15 in the victory from Nicole Rogers, a dozen from Hadley Shelby. Jade Laughlin wound up with 8, 6 on the night for Jaden Davenport. Give 5 to Riley Woodson, 2 on the night for Keely Hussey, and 1 for Emma Geralds. 14 of 23 from the foul line was Mangum. And again, they win it going away. Final score 53-28, and this ball game was tied at 9 at the end of the first quarter of play. On the other side of the ledger, Snyder led by Kara McPherson. She had 10, but only 2 in the fourth quarter. She was plagued by fouls. Finished the ball game with those 10 points and 4 fouls. 5 in the ball game for Tyva Bridgewater, 4 for Skylar Smith. Hunter Anderson wound up with 3, 2 apiece in the ball game for Chastity Lepar and Peyton Huckabee. And from the free throw line, Snyder, 12 of 23. They fall to 5-4 on the year. Mangum wins it by a final score of 53-28. Second half of our doubleheader coming up. We invite you to stick and stay. Classic Hits 97.7 at oksports.tv.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find in 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, IRP registration, pipe passes, or even send a UPS, Tom and Cynthia Clark will help you at the Mangum Tag Agency. Call 580-782-3004. That's 782-3004.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Hello, I'm Ashley Slayton, nurse practitioner at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. Dr. Lonnie Perryman and I provide a full-service family practice which includes care for children and adults. Same-day appointments are usually available. We are located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointment. I'm looking forward to getting to know new patients, providing compassionate care, and becoming even more integrated into my hometown.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stonecutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go hand in hand when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care, a long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum specializes in reliable used vehicles. Here are some great choices on the lot right now. A 2016 Hyundai Veloster with 40,000 miles, one owner with automatic for $12,950. Or this 2013 Kia Optima with 99,000 miles for only $79.50. And this 2012 all-wheel drive Audi Q with leather and loaded for only $11,500. Call Jamie or Lacey right now, 706-5059. Or stop by 129 North Lewis Till in Mangum. Jamie's Auto Sales.
Most folks don't need the services of an attorney often, but when they do, many are choosing Corey Kendall, attorney at law. With offices in Altus and Mangum, Corey provides family law, estate planning, real estate, and criminal law services, operating with integrity as the cornerstone of his practice. The Kendall Law Firm is family-run, with wife Renee managing the office. When you need an attorney, remember Corey Kendall, attorney at law.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
I get set for the second half of our doubleheader here, Mangum and Snyder. And, of course, you and Fletcher Reed, you kind of cross paths over the years, high school and then up there at Southwestern.
Yeah, I watched him play quite a bit while he was in high school, and then me working with the Southwestern Oklahoma State athletic trainers. He was a GA for the basketball team. We ran into each other a couple times, so it was nice to see him, and best of luck to him with the Snyder boys team.
Well, he's got his club playing well. They are 7-1 on the year heading into tonight's bowl game. Keach Freilich will get the start tonight. He will be joined by Ryan Kelly and Kyson Lyle. Justice Moeller will get the start, and Jacob Melton will be the final member of that starting five. Melton and Moeller, a couple of big bodies inside. So it's Freilich, Kelly, and Lyle, Moeller, and Melton, the starting five for Snyder in their road orange uniforms with the white numerals and the white and black trim. Meantime, Mangum in their home white uniforms. They are 3-1 on the year. Bryson Williams will get the start inside. Williams will be joined by Trey Dickey. Also getting the start tonight for head coach Nathan Pennypacker will be Isaiah Reed, Lamar James, and Colton Laughlin will get the start tonight. So it will be Williams, Dickey, and Reed, along with Lamar James instead. Colton Laughlin will get the start for Mangum. Mangum 3-1 on the year. And we'll get a chance a week from Friday night. Well, they may get a chance over the weekend to avenge that one loss as Hollis will be playing in the 11th annual Merit Classic, and then we will be at Hollis a week from Friday night. So get a couple of opportunities, and Hollis will be playing in the Tri-County as well. So a chance to get a measure of revenge if you are Mangum. But a lot of basketball to be played between now and then. Jennifer Paxson watching. Jennifer, good to have you alongside. Mangum in their home white uniforms with the black and orange trim. Black outline numerals. And on the basketball court, these outline numerals, easy to see. But up in the football broadcast facilities, no. And it was funny. You remember during the football season, a couple of times, viewers said, do they have numbers on their uniforms? Tip going to be controlled by Mangum. They looked inside, nothing there, and a reset out high now to Lamar James. Like Isaiah Reed, maybe could have taken that one inside early on, but he may have been told by coach, if you don't have an easy layup, not going to take the shot. Snyder, obviously a bigger team. 3-ball dialed up here by Dickey, doesn't get it to go. And the rebound going to be taken away by Kelly. A bigger team, the Cyclones, and so Mangum will have to rely on that quickness. Melton sets a screen out high. Deep three going to be fired up by Kelly, and it goes. Ryan Kelly shot that one from somewhere near Willow, and it goes. 3-0 early on. Wow. I think they call that range, don't they?
That's called range, yeah.
First quarter being brought to us by Golden Age Apartments in Mangum. 3-ball, Reed doesn't get it to go. Williams with the rebound. Bryson a reset now. Going to put the ball on the floor, needs some help. He'll get Isaiah between the two circles. Just underway, Colton Laughlin. He'll come right side. Dickey thought about the three, goes inside. Now back out top to Laughlin, and prior to the shot, 3 seconds going to be called. Well, we saw that a bunch in the girls' contest, and it would appear that nothing is going to change here in the boys' contest either. Ball tipped out of bounds. Good hands across the way by Lamar James and Deion Dickey. And that's crazy instead.
After that shot, you know for sure that Kelly has a green light from just about anywhere.
Oh, yeah. I mean, boy, you talk about dialing it up from distance. Kelly now. And an offensive foul going to be called. They said he lowered his shoulder and ran into Isaiah Reed. So Fletcher Reed says, I used to do that about 5 years ago playing for Hobart. Nobody ever called it on me. Foul on Kelly going to be his first. And team number 1 called on Snyder. They lead 3-0. 6:30 left in the first quarter of play. Colton at the free throw line. Looking inside to Williams. Gets the pass to Bryson. Makes the catch. Melton fouled him. And Bryson will go to the line to shoot 2. Well, not a whole lot Jacob could do inside once Williams got the ball that deep. So the foul on Jacob. Melton is first, and number 2 on Snyder. Bryson to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one on the way for Williams. No good. Bryson will get one more. Bryson Williams. Second free throw opportunity goes in. Not going to count. Lane violation. Wow, what a bummer that is. You bank it home and then don't get credit for it because of a lane violation. Full court pressure defense now by Mangum. Kelly over the top. He'll come here on the near side to Lyle, and Lyle throws the ball away. Pressure defense there by Mangum, forcing the turnover. Good defense by the Tigers. As we mentioned, they are 3-1. Snyder 7-1 on the year. Mangum with the ball right into your listening and or viewing device. Off the bounce here on the near side, Dickey. Ball swatted away, going up that time with him and saying, get that stuff out of here, was Kyson Lyle. Job by Lyle. Went up at the point of attack and knocked it down. How about Cole Laughlin? Simply shot that one over the top of Justice Moeller, and we're tied at 3. Back the other way, and a steal and a run out, but a foul going to be called instead. Nathan Pennypacker said, I don't know about that one. Called a foul on Colton. That'll be his first. And team foul number 1 on Mangum. And I am not picking at all on the official, but that official that made that call when he comes over here. There's a 3-ball dialed up by Kelly. He doesn't get it to go. Moeller with the rebound. But his fingers, he's missing a couple of fingers, and it's hard to tell who the call is on. And a couple of times. Oh, there's a steal and a run out. How about the defense there by Lamar James? Puts up the shot, doesn't get it to go. Made the put back, it won't fall, and a foul going to be called late. And again, the official underneath the basket is right there and does not make the call. And Fletcher Reed, with a smile on his face, says, I don't think so. Freilich will pick it up. That'll be his first. And team foul number 3 on Snyder. I'm going to say hi to Mona Barnes-Wheeler watching from around the Sentinel area. First of 2 by Reed. No good. Isaiah will get one more. 5:33 in the first. Second one for Isaiah goes in. Isaiah Reed, 1 of 2. Mangum on top, 4-3. Kelly across the timeline. Ryan bobbles. Double team. Ball knocked free. Here's a run out now for Laughlin. Colton lays it up and in. Colton Laughlin. 5 in the ball game for Laughlin. Melton back the other way. Leaves it in the corner for Lyle. Back to Melton. Underneath the basket. Double team. Kick. Right side. 3. Goes. That one bounced off the side of the backboard for Keach Freilich. How about that for some glass and a kiss? 6-6. 3 minutes gone by in the first.
I don't care who you are. You don't draw it up like that.
No, you don't. Mangum Golden Age Apartments get a good first quarter here. Good pass by Laughlin inside. Bryston lays it up and in. Bryston Williams, first two of the ball game. Mangum on top, 8-6. Boy, how about that defense there? Laughlin got a piece of that ball. It's free. Lyle will track it down in a reset. Boy, Lyle is ultra quick. He'll go to Melton for three. Got it to go! Jacob Melton! Got a good one going on here, kids. Glad you could join us on a Monday night. 4:25 left in the first quarter of play. How about you, big fella? Thank you there. Our Mater D. Is that what you call guys like that? Mater D? Is that right? Mater D? He's not our waiter. He's our Mater D, isn't he? Bryson inside. Swatted away by Melton, and the foul going to be called on Jacob. Richard Carney bringing beverages for all of us here courtside. Foul called on Melton. Well, they called it on Ryan Kelly instead. That'll be 2 on Kelly. Team foul number 4 called on Snyder. And again, Fletcher Reed is just like, come on, man. Come on, man. Bryston misses another free throw. He is 0 for 3, and Mangum in the early going just 1 of 5 from the line. Second free throw, no good. Melton had the rebound, lost it. Ball free, picked up by the Tigers. Lamar James, he'll get stripped. Here comes Ryan Kelly now back the other way. Fast and furious. Kelly shot no good. Rebound Reed. Isaiah quickly into the front court. Laughlin left side. 3 ball. No. Weak side rebound. Bryson. Reset for Williams. Over Melton. Shot won't go. Ball tipped out. Caught on the left side. That's Lamar James. James to Laughlin. Inside. Left-handed pass. Bryson. Glass and got it. Oh, what a sweet pass by Colton Laughlin. Timeout taken by Snyder. 3:37 left in the first. 10 on the board for the Tigers. 9 for the Cyclones. We're back at 30. Classic is 97.7. OKSports.tv.
If you have tickets or accidents and need auto insurance, you're purchasing a new home and need homeowners coverage, you're a contractor needing general liability or a bond. Maybe you're a business owner and need professional liability, directors and officers, or cyber liability. You need farm coverage or crop insurance. The Castle Agency in Mangum is who you're looking for. Family owned and operated for 81 years, the Castle Agency provides insurance for individuals, families, businesses with all kinds of insurance needs. Call or go by the Castle Agency, and Pam Simmons will be happy to help you out. Phone 580-782-3449. Visit the office at 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum.
We are a community of ongoing legacy and tradition. This is Landon Brooks from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC. We are so proud of the continued success of the Mangum Tigers on and off the field. Good luck on another exciting season, Tigers and Lady Tigers. Stockman's Bank is behind you all the way.
Ryan Kelly down the far sideline, and he'll get fouled prior to put up the shot and reach in foul. Called on Lamar. Oh, no, they called an offensive foul there. Now Fletcher Reed's smile has suddenly gone away. Ryan Kelly's third. And the official said he lowered his shoulder. That'll be 3 on Kelly and 5 now on Snyder. And he's going to have to get Kelly out of there. Ryan Kelly going to have to sit down. Tristan Anderson will come in. That was an offensive foul on Kelly. The official said he lowered his arm and then pushed off. And it's funny, I don't know if you saw it during the timeout, but William Dickey right in front of us went to the official and said, hey, he's pushing off. Guess what? He got the call. Again, the on-the-job training continues. Snyder fans behind us don't like what's going on, and I don't know that I can blame him. Fletcher Reed having a conversation with the official. And again, that official, I mean, he's on the other side of the court. He's not even involved in that call. The look of surprise on the face of Katie Bowen Carney says it all. 3:25 left here in the first. 10-9 ball game. Snyder up by one, or Mangum up by 1. Dickey here on the near side puts up the shot on the run. Got it to go. Deion Dickey, who just checked in, got it from Trey and knocked it down. Mangum on top now, 12-9. Back the other way, 3 ball dialed up. Freilich didn't get it to go. And on the rebound, a foul going to be called on Melton. And I tell you what, they're going to have to get this one under control. Would you not agree?
Yeah, I agree. Here early, it's definitely getting a little chippy. Both sides, both coaches are not very happy. They definitely have to get this one under control.
Jacob Melton picked up the personal, and that'll be his second. 3 ball. Dickey didn't get it to go. Boy, got knocked down hard. Rebound, Isaiah Reed. Boy, he whacked his head, saving that one on the inbounds play. And I think Isaiah wants to come out of the ball game. He really hit the back of his head hard on that railing across the way. Did throw it off one of the Snyder players. So Mangum will get it back. Lamar James now back into the ball game. Laughlin inbounds pass to Trey for 3. Shot too long. Rebound tip, tapped, and out of bounds when he touched it. Lance Carter, who has come in now for Snyder. 2:44 left here in this first quarter of play. Mangum Golden Age Apartments bringing it to you on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv. Skip pass over the top. Lamar makes the catch, goes behind his back. Now they'll kick it in the corner to Trey. 3 ball going to be nailed up by Dion, and it goes! Dion with 5 unanswered. His club leads it by 6, 15-9. Ball popped out of the hands of Carter, taken away by Laughlin. Bounce pass to Dickey. Shot won't go. Rebound put back good for Colton Laughlin. And a timeout going to be taken by Fletcher Reed. 2:21 left in the first quarter of play. 17-9, Mangum on top. Classic Hits 97.7. OKSports.tv.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
The all-new Mangum Drug Company is now open at 109 South Oklahoma in Mangum. Owners John and Katie Murray are ready to serve you with manager pharmacist Mackenzie Oden. Mangum Drug will be providing pharmacy services, health and beauty aids, gifts, cards, complete pharmacy including medication therapy management and immunizations, including a convenient drive-through. That's the all-new Mangum Drug Company. Give them a call at 782-2195.
A lot of contact on the inbounds pass, no call. Melton inside. Shot didn't go the first time. It did the second. Good job by Jacob Melton to stay with that one. The big fella now with 5 in the ball game. Minute 50 left to the first quarter of play. 17-11. Mangum on top by 8. Lamar James to Laughlin, back to Lamar. Sets, fires 3, no, front of the iron. Rebound, battled for Trey Dickey on the rebound. Dickey to Lamar. Minute 40 left in the first quarter. Back to Trey, sets, fires 3, too strong. And a good job by Jacob Melton to block out and get the rebound. Jacob, ball knocked out of his hands, picked up by Carter. Lance here on the near side to Tristan Anderson, who lost the basketball. 3-on-1 fast break for Mangum. They'll go inside to Laughlin. He'll bobble, get it back, and go glass and score. Colton Laughlin, good hands there. Tough pass from Dion Dickey. Mangum on top, 19-11. Back the other way. Here comes Justice Muller. Muller here on the near side, and a blocking foul going to be called as Tristan Anderson went to the basket. Going to call it on Colton Laughlin. And that'll be 2 on Colton. And team foul number 2 called on Mangum. Isaiah Reed going to come back into the ballgame. And Laughlin will sit down, also back into the contest. Tyson Lyle for Snyder. 1:05 left in the first. Inbounds pass, bobbled. Bryson Williams in the middle of it. And finally coming away with a loose basketball. And a tough shot put up and in by Lance Carter. Great job by Carter. Well, you talk about coming from an angle there. Wow. 50 seconds left, first quarter of play. 19-13. Mangum on top by half a dozen. Dickey out top. Trey looking inside. Lost the ball. Lost his focus. Bounced it off of his foot and out of bounds. Bryson Williams was in danger of a 3-second violation as he got inside. Got out just in time, but then the turnover. Lyle in the backcourt. He'll go to Fralix. And a foul on the floor. Now suddenly everything being called. Foul called here on Lamar James. That'll be number 1 on Lamar. And team foul number 3 called on Mangum. 32 seconds left in the first quarter of play. Inbounds pass. Lyle Kyson, tough off-balance shot, doesn't get it to go. Williams tried to save the rebound, did, but then it's lost out of bounds. Last touch by Lance Carter. And now they say it's Snyder's ball? Wow. Wow. All right, then. So the Cyclones will inbound, and they'll get it to Fralix, and he'll get fouled on the floor. Check the whistle here. Wow. Lamar James, that'll be his second. And team foul number 4 called on Mangum. Here comes Luke Rogers into the ballgame now for Mangum. And setting down will be Lamar James. Huh. All righty then. Inbounds pass and a 3-ball for Keach. She got it. Keach Fralix. Got a half a dozen and all from behind the arc. 19-16. The 3-point shot keeping Snyder in the ballgame. 15 seconds left in the first quarter of play. Being brought to us by Mangum Golden Age Apartments. Bounce pass Dickey. Trey forces, didn't get it to go, but it got fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Great body control there. Dickey got airborne and able to hang in the air and draw the personal foul. See who they called it on here. It'll be on Lance Carter. The foul on Carter going to be his first. And team foul number 7 whistled against Snyder. First free throw up and good. Another one now due for Trey Dickey. Second one on the way, no good. Rebound, Williams had it, lost it. Rogers will pick it up. Now he'll lose it and get tied up, and we'll get a jump ball. Shelly Jenkins Mullins back to watching the game on OKSports.tv. Good to have her alongside. Inbounds pass coming across the timeline for 3 as time expires. It doesn't go. And it looked like maybe that might have been a little bit of a walk on the wild side there. So quarter number 1 brought to you by Golden Age Apartments here in Mangum is in the books. 20-16. Mangum by 4. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, go Mangum Tigers.
First quarter a good one, would you not agree there, D?
First quarter good one? Yeah, that was definitely a good one, and that is the definition of Mangum basketball. Absolute chaos. That's exactly what Mangum wants. They're going to get all up in your business. They're going to pressure you, and that is exactly what Mangum did this game. It was pure chaos that first quarter, and it'll be interesting to see how Snyder bounces back this quarter.
Tigers with the ball to begin the second quarter of play. Luke Rogers has it right now. He's out there with Bryson Williams, along with Isaiah Reed, Trey Dickey, along with Dion Dickey, and a traveling violation going to be called. And yeah, Coach Pennypacker said, well, that guy did that at the end of the first quarter for them. You didn't call it. My guy did it. He got a basket, and you took it away from me. Check the 5 on the floor for Snyder, bringing it across the timeline. Will be Fralix. He'll lose the ball. Rogers had it, lost it. Now going to be picked up in traffic by Justice Moeller. Moeller leaves it. 3-ball. Lyle, no good. Rebound, Mangum. Reed on the run out. Isaiah got away with a carry. Then he'll get knocked to the floor. No call. Jacob Melton with the rebound. There's a steal by Dickey. That's Dion at the timeline. Resets to Trey behind the arc. Trey kicks it right side Rogers. Ball knocked free, and it'll be Mangum basketball. Well, chaos, I love that. That's a very accurate description here. 7:11 left in the first half of play. Mangum on top by 4, 20-16. Isaiah Reed, Dion Dickey, Bryson Williams, Luke Rogers, and Trey Dickey out on the floor. Rogers between the two circles. He'll come here on the near side. to Dickey. That's Reed up top. Lazy pass to Bryson. Williams had it knocked out of his hands, but they're strong. He'll go get it back. Now Trey weaves his way through traffic. Throws it with the left hand over the top to Rogers. Resets the Reed between the two circles. 6:45 left in the first half of play. Mangum on top by 4. On the baseline, Trey Dickey going to get grabbed as he went towards the basket. Reach in Justice Muller. That'll be his first. And team foul number 8 called on Snyder. Reed going to set down, or Hall does, I'm sorry. Isaiah Hall will, no, it is Reed. Reed will set down, and taking his place will be Colton Laughlin. Meantime, Trey Dickey will go to the free throw line to shoot a 1-and-1. Dickey free throw, no good. Rebound going to be cleared off by Snyder. Back the other way come the Cyclones. Melton from 17. Shot comes up short. Rebound tapped out. Rogers will get it. And Mangum will come back the other way. You know, it's kind of funny. You talk about that chaos. Sometimes I think they do better when it's chaotic than when they get in this half-court look. Would you not agree?
Mangum or Snyder?
Mangum.
No, I agree. I think Mangum has – you said that Mangum's better than the chaotic?
Yeah.
Oh, I agree. I think
offensively.
I think that's Mangum's bread and butter. I'm saying that they do that perfectly, and that Snyder is definitely going to have to slow things down a little bit.
Bryson Williams going to get fouled. He went inside. Reach-in foul called on Kyson Lyle. That'll be number 1 on Lyle. And number 9 called on Snyder.
No, but I definitely agree that Mangum plays better in that chaotic, fast-paced look.
Bryson Williams couple of free throws, and Bryson will get one to go. Mangum had been 2 of 9 prior to that free throw. And Bryson had missed all 4 of his attempts. Now 1 of 5. Club leads it by 5. Second one comes up short for Bryson. And the rebound going to be taken away. Boy, talk about climbing the ladder. Ryan Kelly did there. So Kelly playing with that foul problems, but I think if you're Fletcher Reed, you got to take that chance. Now off the bounce out high, Lyle spin move, shot doesn't go. Melton there to clean it up though. I tell you, Jacob Melton, just one of those guys that can do it all. Knocks down the 3 and then works like, he digs everything else, just garbage time inside. Melton now with 7 in the ball game. Rogers, he'll go to Dickey, Trey for 3. Got it, Trey Dickey. 4 in the ball game for Trey. Mangum by half a dozen, 24-18. Inbounds pass, tapped away. Laughlin will get it and score! Colton Laughlin! 11 now in the ball game for Laughlin. It's 26-18. Run out on the other end. Melton will get it, stop, throw it over the right hand and score! I'm telling you, Jacob Melton! You want to talk about workmanlike? Melton fits the bill. Back-to-back buckets for the big fella. And he's keeping his club in at 26-20. 4:50 left in the first half of play. Luke Rogers on the right side. Rogers looks for a cutter inside. And prior to the shot, Coach Pennypacker takes a timeout. 4:47 left in the half. 26-20. Mangum by half a dozen. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
The Mangum Star News has been serving Southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night. Or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there.
Even with the yell box, I've got to turn my microphone down. I thought the yell box took everything, care of it all.
Me too. I guess no. I think you need to keep it right there at 9 o'clock, and you can scream all. I have no idea.
Man, I'm crushed. By the way, the Thunder's 5-game winning streak has ended. Philadelphia beats them 120-113, and Oklahoma State and West Virginia. In the first half, it is West Virginia 13, Oklahoma State 11. About 5 minutes left in that first half of play. So I get the scoring updates, and you get the updates to tell me to shut up. 4:30 left in the first half of play here. Laughlin for 3, no. And the rebound in no man's land, and Trey Dickey will get it. He'll go back to Colton. Colton fakes the three. Right side three ball going to be dialed up here, and it falls for Dion Dickey. 8 in the ball game now for Dion. 29-20. Mangum on top by 9. 4:05 left here in this first half of play. Off the bounce here, Freilich. Keach goes around Dion Dickey. Bounce pass to Melton. Lets traffic go by. Shot got blocked away by Bryson Williams, and a foul going to be called. Bryson wolfing a little bit at the end of that one. Got to be careful. That'll be number 1 on Bryson, and number 5 called on Mangum. For Jacob Melton, will go to the free throw line. Melton has got 9 in the ball game, and all 4 here in this second quarter of play for Snyder. Melton hits the first. Jacob now makes it 29-21. 3:59 left of the first half of play. Check and make sure that score's right. Second one for Melton goes in. So Jacob has scored all 6 in the quarter. 22, yeah. Should be 22, I believe. Mangum on top by. Should be 22 for, I believe 22 for them, and Mangum has scored, 6, 8, 9, so it should be 29-22. Now they've got it. All right. 3:45 left of the first half of play. Lamar James has come back into the ballgame. He'll go off the bounce between a couple of defenders. Bounce pass intended for Williams. We'll get a kick save and a beauty. Yes! Justice Muller with the kick save. 3:36 left of the first half. Man, I yelled at the first half, but they didn't say I was too loud. Pass in the hands of Colton. Thought about going inside. Good pass there to Bryston. Williams will lay it up and in. How about the hands, though, of Colton Laughlin? Able to corral that ball a couple of different times. Mangum leading 31-22. Deep three here. Freilich doesn't get it to go. And the rebound going to be taken away by Bryson Williams. Boy, how many times did we see Williams go up in the football season and high point the ball like that?
Yeah, he definitely did that a lot, and he looks like he just effortlessly jumps up there.
Still waiting for him to dunk it. He told me he was going to. Trey Dickey out high. He'll come here on the other side to Laughlin. Well, good catch there by Dion. That was a dangerous pass. Defense got there late, and Jared Galvin. Little ball fake out high. Lamar James lobs inside. Williams with a catch, and he'll lay it up and in. Bryson got close to the dunk there. A little bit off balance. Williams, though, now with 9 in the ballgame. Mangum on top by 11, 33-22. 2:35 left of the half, and there's an easy steal for Dion Dickey. Dion stops at the free throw line and rolls it in. Dion Dickey. Dion Dickey now with 10 in the ballgame. Cherry picking on the other end is Justice Muller. He'll put it up, doesn't get it to go. Rebound tip, tap, taken away by Trey. Dickey wants to run. Doesn't have the numbers, he'll slow it down. 2:15 left in the first half of play. 35-22, Mangum on top. Little screen, little ball screen out high. Lamar James to Dion, back to Lamar. Williams in the corner, gets the pass, goes to the glass, shot won't go, and an offensive foul called there. Charge is the call. And on Bryson, that'll be his second. And team foul number 6 called on Mangum. 2 minutes left in the first half of play, 35-22. And a late whistle here. Ball was out of bounds. They said it was last touched by Trey Dickey. So it'll be still Snyder basketball. Jervon Galvan has come into the ball game now. He and Jared both out there. Looks to work off the bounce. Minute 45 left in the first half of play. Backdoor opportunity there. No good. Ball free. Muller had it. Lost it. Got it back. Lost it again on the floor. Ball taken away by Mangum, and a timeout going to be taken by head coach Pennypacker. How about the hustle there? Minute 38 left in the half. 35-22. Mangum on top. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Hey fans, are you going to be in the stands? This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we can't hide our Tiger pride. Whether it's the gridiron or the basketball court, we support our Tigers and Lady Tigers. So bring your best orange and black and we'll see you at the game. Stockman's Bank is Tiger proud.
Mangum Oil and Gas at 1306 North Lewis Tittle offers so many services. From fuel at the C-store to the self-serve car wash, getting propane bottles filled or propane delivered to the home and farm, even U-Haul services. It's no wonder so many folks head to Mangum Oil and Gas, where they say, "Go Tigers."
Minute 38 left in the first half of play. Mangum on top, 35-22. Even though we have the yell box, I've been admonished and have to turn my sound down. Wow. Crushing. Minute 30 left here this first half. Mangum on top, 35-22. They had the ball. 3-ball going to be dialed up here. Front of the iron, doesn't get it to go. Does Dion Dickey. Rebound, though, cleared off to Lamar James, who fires the 3 and gets it to go. Lamar James with his first 3 of the ball game. And a steal on the other end by Lamar. Back the other way, Mangum, 38-22. Lamar dribble, drive, and a blocking foul going to be called. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Justice Muller will pick up his second. And that's team foul number 10 called on Snyder. 1:08 left in the first half of play. So Lamar to the free throw line, just hit a 3 a moment ago. Shoots a couple here. James at the charity stripe. First one for Lamar, back of the iron, doesn't go. And James will get one more. Isaiah Reed, I don't want to keep calling him Hall, but Isaiah Reed back into the ball game. Bryson Williams will sit down for Mangum. Got a substitution as well for Snyder. We'll get that for you in a moment. Second free throw off the mark, and the rebound going to be taken away by Muller. So James missed them both. Run out on the other end, and the layup, no good! Coming up on the point-blank range shot, Galvan. Put back, Melton won't go, and Reed back the other way. 50 seconds left in the first half of play. Trey in the corner, 3-ball, too strong, and a flat-footed rebound by Muller. Back the other way, Melton. Melton, good pass there, but an offensive foul going to be called instead on Jacob Melton. Strike up the band, bugle section. Charge! The call on Justice, that'll be his third. Team foul number 11 called on Snyder. Player control foul, no free throws. 40 seconds of running in the first half of play. 38-22, Mangum on top. And Nathan Pennypacker in front of us says, let's hold for one. Out at the free throw, or at the timeline, rather. You'll find the ball in the hands of Lamar James. He and Dickey playing catch. Galvan on him. Lamar to Colton, back to Lamar. 15 seconds left, first half of play. Down to one shot for Mangum in this first half. Dion out high, looks for a cutter. He'll find Laughlin. Now swings it around on the near side for Lamar. Back to Trey, fakes the 3 and he walked. That's the right call. 2 seconds left in the first half of play. If you're Mangum, don't foul here. Also, don't give up a cheap one. 38-22. Snyder will inbound in front of their own bench, so 3/4 of the court here. Again, don't commit a foul and don't give up a cheap shot either. Inbounds pass, Muller, Melton, time expires. 3 would have counted had it gone. So the first half is in the books. And some woofing going on as the two teams went to the locker room. 38-22, Mangum on top of the intermission in a spirited first half of play. Halftime being brought to you by our good friends at Stockman's Bank, and we're back after this on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security disability. They have 1-bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi, and cable is just $5. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. Call Brandy at 580-782-2452 for more information.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick. Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
Mangum on top of the half, 38-22. They outscored Snyder 20-16 in that first quarter of play, and then by a dozen in the second period, 18-6, and again lead it by 16, 38-22. Good balance for Nathan Pennypacker the first half of play. Dion Dickey with 11, Colton Laughlin with 11 to lead the way. Bryson Williams has contributed 9. Trey Dickey with 4, Lamar James 3, and Isaiah Reed with 1. Mangum, though, not getting it done for the foul line, just 3 of 13 in the first half of play, but they do lead by 16, 38-22. Foul situation, multiple fouls for Laughlin, James, and Williams, each have. On the other side of the ledger, it's been Jacob Melton keeping his club at the ball. Melton with 11 at the half, gives 6 to Keach Fralix, 3 on the night for Ryan Kelly. He's in foul trouble. Lance Carter with 2 from the foul line. Snyder 2 of 2, and again, amp the half, 38-22. Mangum on top, trying to go 4-1 on the year, something that head coach Chad Hussey and the Mangum Lady Tigers did earlier this evening, winning 53-28 in a ball game. Probably not as close as that score would indicate, but you'll take it.
Yes, we will. Just nice to get back on the court and play after having to cancel a couple games off the Ray Hogan, which was really, really disappointing.
Right.
We felt like we needed to come out and send a message tonight. We took the 6th seed in the Tri-County tournament, and they were the 5 seed. And so we felt like we needed to come out and jump on them early and really just try to really pound at them as much as we could and defend them, and I felt like we did a good job tonight defensively.
9-9 at the end of the first quarter of play, but then you really took over after that. A 17-3 run in the second period, and really that's when the game was decided.
Our kids shot the ball a lot better tonight,
yes.
And that's what we're going to have to do. We just don't have that. We've got the one tall girl, but we don't have a lot of height after that, and so we're going to have to shoot it well and continue to just try to attack downhill, but our kids did a good job tonight rising above that and knocking some shots down.
Nicole Rogers with 15, Hadley Shelby with a dozen, and then you had, and I talk about all the Jade Laughlin shoots the ball twice from outside the arc, hits them both, and wound up with 8 points in the ball game.
Yep, she is capable of that.
Yeah,
and we've got to have that from her, and so it's one of those things we really believe that she can do it, but sometimes she just, I don't know, something happens where we have a turnover or something, she kind of gets her head down a little bit. So we've got to try to get her through that and continue to play and shoot the basketball.
And you're one of those coaches that will echo what I've heard from coaches for about 30 years now. When you're talking about 15, 16, 17, 18-year-old kids, you don't know what you're going to get from day to day.
No, you don't. It's one of those things, my daughter included, because as good defensively as she is, she still takes way too many chances for my liking and gets herself in foul trouble. And so I always give her an earful over that, but.
Well, what about Fort Cobb-Roxham? What are we seeing them tomorrow night? Because traditionally that's a pretty good program over there.
They're going to shoot the 3. I bet you didn't know that.
No,
so.
I didn't. Yeah. Well, that's a big surprise there.
They're a good basketball team, really good basketball team. It's going to be tough. It's road rules, and so we're going to have everything working against us. And you know, when you walk into somebody's gym who's used to winning all the time, you're usually down 15 before you ever tip the basketball. So.
How hard was it for you to balance that thing? You get the big lead, and how long do you keep them in there? You know, you got 5 games this week, but you need that work as well. That's a tough deal for a coach.
That right there, I felt like we needed to get some work, and we're just going to have to. I mean, we play about 8-9 kids, and so you know, I feel like we just need to continue to play and get better. Those kids need some experience,
right?
And you know, that's the only way to get it is to get them on the court. And so, you know, we tried to we tried to get some subs there and everything, but at the same time, I still want to get those kids, those seniors, a lot of time. They need that time on the court.
If you had to describe your defense, would it be fair to say it's kind of an octopus defense? It seems like you've got 8 arms out there all the time chasing after the basketball.
We really try to make people think that there's 10 of us on the floor.
Yeah.
We try to scramble around as much as we can. I had a pretty good teacher. One was with my old high school coach, and he wasn't much of a man-to-man guy till my senior year, and then we played a lot of man-to-man. But then another one was a guy that I'm going to give a lot of credit to, Bud Valerius. I was his assistant at Hooker, and he was just there for a short time, but, boy, he knew how to teach the defense, and I just ate it up. I loved it. I've always been a great defender, playing and everything, and so it was right up my alley, and we've still got a lot of work to do, but we're doing a good job of pressuring the basketball.
How about the Merritt Classic beginning on Thursday? What are your thoughts there?
Open up with Hobart. It's going to be a tough battle. It's always good between the schools. You know how it is.
Yes.
You know how that rivalry is.
Right.
And then if we are lucky enough to get by them, we're going to most likely have Hooker. They've got Merritt JV. Right. We got the 3 seed, lost on a coin toss on that one to Hooker. So,
wow.
Wow. Yeah, one of those things. But we're, whatever the case may be, it's usually our toughest tournaments, and so it's going to be a battle. Though this year, I think the Tri-County will also be a tough one.
It'll be loaded. Luther in it, Lady again, and then the other teams that are normally there. So, all right, Coach, congratulations on the win, and get a little rest, and we'll do this thing again tomorrow night.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Chad Hussey and the Mangum Lady Tigers victorious here this evening. Their 4th win in 5 tries as they were winners 53-28 over this group from Snyder. At the half, Mangum Tigers on top, 38-22. Halftime being brought to us by our good friends over there at the Stockman's Bank. Second half coming up, Stick and Stay, Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv. Sports broadcast the way it should be.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find in 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, IRP registration, pipe passes, or even send a UPS, Tom and Cynthia Clark will help you at the Mangum Tag Agency. Call 580-782-3004. That's 782-3004.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All right, I know Casey Paxton came by and said something to you. You got to get me some kind of dig going on there. What did he have for you?
Oh, no, he just wanted to tell you to put one of your shameless free plugs in there and he'd pay for it.
No. It can't be. If it's paid, it's not shameless. It has to be.
That's what he said.
Plain and simple. By the way, tip of the cap to Stockman's Bank. Thank them for being our halftime sponsors and giving us a chance to talk to Chad Hussey. I didn't realize I was interrupting Chad's dinner when I hollered at him to come courtside. First thing he did was went back and got his plate of food. Third quarter underway here on Classic Hits 97.7, and a steal and a foul as Lamar James going to get fouled. Check the reach-in foul called on Snyder. And, they have called this one, on Ryan Kelly. And that is 4 on Ryan Kelly. Wow. So Ryan Kelly with 4. By the way, Fran Lively watching. Fran, good to have you alongside. So it'll be Lamar James along with Trey Dickey, Isaiah Reed, who has the ball now. He had an ice pack behind his head. For a lot of that first half of plays, he banged into a railing. Look at that move there. Didn't get the shot to go down. Ball knocked out of bounds. Bryson Williams inside battling for it with Ryan Kelly. And they said it was knocked out of bounds by Kelly, so Mangum will get it back. 7:41 left here in this third quarter of play. Right in front of us, Lamar James. Well, he came right in your living room with that pass. 5-4 Snyder here moment. Melton give and go inside. Trying to put good job there by Cason Lyle as he came weak side and took the ball out of the hands of Bryson Williams. Well, Bryson Williams and Jacob Milton having a conversation. The official's going to go over and break it up right now. I like that. Little woofing going on. And the official went over and shut it down. You got to like that, right? Like the Wolfman and then like the official take it over. Hook shot. Hello, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's in the building. Laughlin with 13 in the ball game. Mangum on top now. 40-22. 3-ball dialed up by Lyle. Kaysen couldn't get it to go. The rebound cleared away by Lamar James. James now coming across the timeline. He'll find Colton, wants 3. Doesn't get that one to go. And the rebound going to be taken away by Kyson Lyle. Kyson fouled on the play. Lamar James picks up his 3rd. Team foul number 1 called on Mangum in the second half. Inbounds pass, Lyle into the front court. Melton, ball knocked out of the hands and into the backcourt of Ryan Kelly. Kelly will go track it down and reset it now. Melton gets the ball on the block, shoots it over Williams. Shot doesn't go. Bryson with a flat-footed rebound. He'll go over down to Lamar James. Oh, I want to say hi to our good friend Lori Laughlin. We saw Lori across the way. I'm going to give her a wave, a little shout out a moment ago, and then looked up and she's gone. Just disappeared. Lob inside. Good catch there by Colton, but he was out of bounds when he made the catch. Got shoved out of bounds by Justice Mueller, and no call on the play. I'm a little surprised, are you, that we continue to see in the ballgame with those 4 personal fouls, Ryan Kelly.
You know, I'm not, because I think Fletcher Reed's thought process here is if he's coming back, it's going to have to be right here. So if he takes one of his best scorers out of the game, it's going to be kind of hard to come back later in this ballgame.
By the way, Snyder makes a turnover, and now on the other end, another 3-second violation going to be called against Mangum. Now that is like the 6th one, maybe the 7th in the 2 ball games. And again, I don't know that we'd seen one all season long prior to tonight. Melton into the front court, leaves it right side. That's a 3-ball dialed up by Mueller. Doesn't get it to go, tries to get his own rebound, can't get it done. And it'll be Mangum basketball with 5:56 left here in this 3rd quarter of play. Being brought to us by 333 Dental. Mangum on the road tomorrow night, as they will be at Fort Cobb. Broxton will be there as well. Wrestling team going to be in action here on Thursday night at 6. They'll entertain Duncan in a duel. Little give and go inside to Lamar. James off the glass, and it goes. Lamar James off the ball screen from Cole Laughlin, and he'll knock it down to make it a 42-22 ball game. Bryson Williams now going to step in, take the ball away. He'll come to Trey. Dickey into the front court, stops, weaves his way through traffic, slows it down now to Lamar. 5:20 left here in the 3rd. 20-point ball game. This one's kind of lost a little bit of its luster right now. And we talked about at halftime with Chad Hussey is a little give and go inside to Bryson with the jam! Bryson Williams with the Dunkalicious! And a timeout going to be taken by Fletcher Reed. 5:03 left in the 3rd. Mangum has doubled up Snyder. 44 on the board for the Tigers, 22 for the Cyclones. Against 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Hello, I'm Ashley Slayton, nurse practitioner at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. Dr. Lonnie Perryman and I provide a full-service family practice which includes care for children and adults. Same-day appointments are usually available. We are located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointment. I'm looking forward to getting to know new patients, providing compassionate care, and becoming even more integrated into my hometown.
5:03 left here in the 3rd quarter. Mangum on top, 44-22. Tell me about the dunk.
It was most definitely effortless. It didn't even look like he tried.
He got some serious hops, doesn't he?
We saw that in football. It just looks effortlessly every time he goes up.
You jump that high?
I don't jump that high. Nope.
Inbounds pass, boy, Lyle in all kinds of trouble. That's going to be a travel there. How about the defense? Keith Frelick's got up in the air and Lamar James and Colton Laughlin were there, and it's like he got up and then he came back down and said, "Oop, I don't think I can do that, can I?" So the travel going to get it back now to Mangum, and then Laughlin walked with it. Wow. 44-22, 4:55 left in the third. Snyder on top, Ryan Kelly into the front court. Kelly off balance shot, doesn't get it to go. Melton with a rebound. He'll reset to Lyle. Tyson kicks it right side. Kelly, deep three, that won't go. Bryson Williams with a rebound. Bryson out there with Colton Laughlin, Lamar James, along with Isaiah Reed and Trey Dickey. Lamar here on the near side. He'll go to Dickey. Underneath the basket, takes a couple of bumps and a bang, and no call. Colton at the free throw line asking for it, but it's Trey instead out behind the arc. Now he'll skip it over the top to Reed. Isaiah resets now. Here on the near side, ball tipped out of bounds. Good job by Lyle. 4:13 left in the third. Substitution now. Lance Carter going to come in, and Freliks will sit down. Almost reached the halfway point of quarter number 3, and Snyder is yet to score. Reed behind the arc. Isaiah here on the near side. Comes back out top now to Lamar. James to Dion, or Trey rather. Well, Williams asking for the ball inside, but I think Mangum has been instructed by their coach to take a little time off the clock here. Well, what about Lamar going inside, and the shot goes in, Lamar James. Well, Lamar James just kind of gliding slaloming between defenders, and then puts it up and in. 46-22. 3:35 left here in the third. Inside, the shot for Lyle doesn't go. And a rebound tie-up and a jump ball there are going to point the way of Mangum. Tigers will get it back. 3:30 left here in the third. It's 3:33 Dental bringing it to you. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv. And again, some of the luster has come off of this one. Mangum has extended it now to a 24-point lead. At the free throw line, Colton. Laughlin inside Bryson. Catch glass and got it. Bryson Williams just dominating inside here tonight, as he now has 13 in the ballgame. By far his best offensive performance of the year. How about Jacob Melton, though? I tell you what, Jacob Melton keeping his club in it. Melton, look at this. Melton has scored the last 9 points for Snyder. 48-24. 2:40 left here in the third. Laughlin ball fake. He'll go to the free throw line behind his back. Kick left side. Now back out to Lamar. That one's off the mark. Long rebound going to be taken away by Ryan Kelly. Kelly looking up. Comes across the timeline. Bounces it over the top to Melton. Melton on the baseline. Wraparound pass. Lost in traffic. And there's Colton Laughlin coming away with it. Laughlin fakes the downfield pass and instead hands it off to Lamar James. 2:10 left here in the third quarter of play. Off the bounce, Lamar. And again, just a lot of patience. I think this goes back to what Coach Hussey talked about. Is his team needs work, but you don't want to burn their legs either. Travel going to be called here. Lamar James. Dion Dickey going to come back into the ball game. And I think Lamar going to sit down. Yep, it'll be Lamar. So James will sit down. We've got Dickey squared out there. Laughlin, Reed, and Bryson Williams. Mangum in command with 1:58 left in the third. There's a steal by Reed on the inbounds pass, and he'll glide to the glass and score. Boy, Isaiah Reed just as smooth as they come. 3 in the ballgame now for Isaiah. 50-24, 1:45 left in the third, and another steal. This one's taken away by Dion. Dickey will go to Laughlin. Colton bounced it off the backboard and got it to Dion. Didn't get the shot to go down. On the rebound, Colton Laughlin gets knocked to the floor, and Jacob Melton will help him up. Foul going to be called on Justice Muller. That'll be his. I've got him for 4, but the scoreboard just with 3. That'll be team foul number 2 called on Snyder in the second half. Tristan Anderson going to come into the ballgame for Snyder. Setting down for the Cyclones will be Lance Carter. Meantime, Isaiah Reed will set down. And Brody Shelby will come in for the first time tonight for the Tigers. Inbounds pass caught by Laughlin. Colton to Williams. Bryson on the baseline. And an offensive foul going to be called on Bryson Williams. That'll be 3 on Bryson. Team foul number 2 called on Mangum in the second half. Look at the wry smile and look on the face of Pennypacker. Melton on the other end puts it up and in. Jacob Melton. I tell you what, Melton, 16 in the ball game. He's got 16 of his club's 26. And again, he scored all the points since quarter number 2 for this group from Snyder. 50-26, Mangum on top. Minute 10 left here in the third. Shelby for 3. That shot won't go. Melton with a rebound. Outlet pass here on the near side, caught by Ryan Kelly. Kelly stopping and popping from 15, and it goes. Ryan Kelly. Kelly now with 5 in the ball game. 50-28. Timeout going to be taken by Nathan Pennypacker. And Nathan wants a full timeout, not happy with his ball club. 53 seconds left in the third. They lead 50-28. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stone cutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
Well, if you looked at Nathan Pennypacker's face as his club came off the court for that timeout, you would never know that they lead 48-30. It was not a happy look that he had for his kids. I don't think he's been real happy with the effort the last couple of times down the floor.
Yeah, and I mean, you might be up by 18, but as a coach, you still want him to play a full game. You've only had 5 games all year. You want him to compete to the very end. So as a coach, I'm sure he's not very happy. He just wants his guys to compete the last quarter.
Question going on, I think, is foul situation, or rather the timeout situation as well. I've got Mangum with 2 full timeouts remaining. And the same story for Snyder. 40 seconds left here in the third, brought to you by 333 Dental. Lob inside to Bryson. He'll put up the shot and score. Bryson Williams just playing above everybody. He's doing that deal, catching the ball above his head and keeping it there. 6 in the quarter, 15 in the ball game for Bryson. Mangum on top by 20, 50-30. 3 ball available there for Anderson. He won't take it. Kicks it out here on the near side for Muller. Now inside Ryan Kelly. Kelly hanging, banging, shooting, and scoring. Ryan Kelly. Ryan Kelly with 4 in the quarter, 7 on the ball game. 50-32, 5 seconds left. Trey got to hurry up. Dickey now off the bounce. He'll go left side, throwing up from 15, doesn't go, and the quarter will come to an end. Mangum on top, 50-32. We played 3. Back for the final 8 after this. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv. Sports broadcast the way it should be.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go hand in hand when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a 4-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit WOSC.edu.
Fourth quarter about to unfold here on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv. Michael and Dee with you on a Monday night. 5 bowl games this week for Mangum. We'll document all of them for you on the road tomorrow night over at Fort Com Broxton. So it'll be Snyder with the ball to begin the fourth quarter of play. Ryan Kelly, who's got 7 in the ball game, but has had all kinds of foul trouble running the offense now for this group from Snyder. Off the bounce, Melton, follow-away jumper over Bryston. Shot doesn't go. Long rebound battled for. Kelly will come up with it. Ryan inside, puts up a wild shot. Bodies on the floor, looking for a call, not going to get it.
Oh, my gosh.
And I can hear you.
That's a hard no call.
Yeah, and
I think everyone just wants him to call something. Just something. I don't care if it's a walk or a foul. Just call something.
Late in a ball game, when the game's close, you hear officials will swallow their whistle. When it's an 18-point ball game and you got 7:30 left in it, you don't swallow your whistle. Trey Dickey now back into the ball game. He's out there with Lamar James, Dion Dickey, Bryson Williams, and Colton Laughlin. Crossover dribble out high. Trey forces that one high off the window. Doesn't get it to go. Rebound put back. Colton Laughlin is there. Colton Laughlin 15 in the ball game. And Mangum dominating inside, leading by 20, 52-32. Between the two circles out high, that's Tristan Anderson. Anderson gives up the dribble, needs help, goes over the top and finds Justice Muller. Muller to his teammate, Jacob Melton, and Melton loses the ball, taken away by Bryson Williams. Foul out in the open floor. Kyson Lyle. That'll be 2 on Kyson. Team foul number 3 on Snyder. A couple of substitutions for the Cyclones. Keach Fralix comes back in. Lance Carter as well. Melton will sit down, and so does Anderson. 6:44 left of the ball game. Mangum trying to come up with a doubleheader sweep tonight at home. And then we're on the road tomorrow night at Fort Com Broxton. Lady Tigers will play then on Thursday afternoon against Hobart in the opening round of the Merritt Classic. Mangum will play the final game of the night on Thursday. It's 7:45. Williams inside, triple team. Going to get a jump ball, and the arrow going to point the way of Mangum, so the Tigers will get it back underneath the basket. Well, that's a great illustration there of the strength of the hands of Bryson Williams. Inbounds pass, Trey Dickey for 3, and it goes. Trey Dickey. Set play there. Colton Laughlin to Trey Dickey on the inbounds play. Dickey down with 7. Mangum leads at 55-32. 6:15 left of the ball game. Snyder trying to force it inside, and not a good pass there. No way that the big fella going to be able to handle that kind of pass at his feet. Justice Muller. Turnover now gives it back to Mangum. And again, Tigers willing to slow this one down a little bit, I would think. Again, we talked about it, a full week of basketball this week.
Yeah, I agree. I think Coach Pennypacker just wants a solid possession right here.
Now Lamar James with a solid shot, and it goes on the run. Lamar now with 9, and Mangum on top, 57-32. Welcome Amanda Augustine to the broadcast. Foul going to be called on Mangum. And who'd they call that one on? Colton Laughlin? No, called it instead on Lamar James. That'll be 4 on Lamar. And the third team foul called on Mangum in the second half of play. Kelly off the bounce. Ryan going to back it out between the two circles. 5:35 left of the ball game. Ryan Kelly trying to go to work on Bryson Williams. 57-32. I don't know why he's setting the ball here. You got to fire shots. There's one on the way for Lyle. Doesn't get it to go. Rebound Anderson. Ball tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Mangum. And Snyder will get it back. .5:20 and running here in the fourth period of play. D, you're supposed to check the score on the box cast. It's not what we're saying. 57-34. As that little one for Kyson Lyle rolls in. First 2 of the ball game for Kyson.
I was off by 2 points.
All right, then. 57-34. You know, you're pretty flawless with all the things that you do. Ball tipped out of bounds here. I mean, you know, let's look at the litany of things that you do. You run our camera. You do great colored commentary work. You're the character generator guy. You know, you keep the score for us. Is there anything else that you do that I'm missing?
I put the equipment up. That counts.
Oh, Okay.
I don't know if that counts.
Yeah.
I put the up today.
Okay. Inside, Colton Laughlin trying to score. Can't get it done, but he'll get fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Check the foul here on Snyder. And I believe they've called this one on Justice Muller. That'll be his 4th. And team foul number 4 called on Snyder in the second half. Laughlin to the free throw line. One thing that Mangum has not done here tonight is shoot free throws very well. In fact, they've been just abysmal from the line. And that one is good, but they are now 4 of 14 for the stripe. Of course, our numbers are always unofficial. But I've got them 4 of 14. Second one on the way here. Good. 59 now on the board for Mangum. They lead at 59-34. 4:40 and running in the fourth quarter of play. Skip pass over the top. I'm going to go here on the right side to Lance Carter. Carter back out top to Kelly. Ryan, deep 3. Didn't get it to go. Back of the iron. And that ball going to go out of bounds, and Mangum will get it. Maddie, not going to give me any dap there, and I got her anyhow. What you doing, kid? Cyclones going to take a timeout here. 4:28 left in the ball game. 59-34. And we're back after this on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum specializes in reliable used vehicles. Here are some great choices on the lot right now. A 2016 Hyundai Veloster with 40,000 miles, one owner with automatic for $12,950. Or this 2013 Kia Optima with 99,000 miles for only $79.50. And this 2012 all-wheel drive Audi Q with leather and loaded for only $11,500. Call Jamie or Lacey right now, 706-5059. Or stop by 129 North Lewis Till in Mangum. Jamie's Auto Sales.
Most folks don't need the services of an attorney often, but when they do, many are choosing Corey Kendall, attorney at law. With offices in Altus and Mangum, Corey provides family law, estate planning, real estate, and criminal law services, operating with integrity as the cornerstone of his practice. The Kendall Law Firm is family-run, with wife Renee managing the office. When you need an attorney, remember Corey Kendall, attorney at law.
Well, the village people and the YMCA. Do you go places and do that with your friends, the YMCA? Do you do that dance?
I don't think I've ever done the YMCA with my friends just because.
And because why?
I don't really like. I don't know. It's not really my dance. I don't know.
So what is your dance there, D?
We go two-stepping.
Really?
Yep. Go up to the city and do a lot of two-stepping.
I never knew that. Do you wear boots and Wranglers?
Oh, yeah.
Seriously?
Oh, yeah.
Boots, Wranglers? You got a big belt buckle, too?
I don't got a big belt buckle, but...
How about a hat? You got a cowboy hat?
I do have a cowboy hat.
Is that right?
I do.
You, Mr. Prepster, I never would have confused you with a cowboy. How about that? Learn something every day. Inbounds pass Lamar James. 4:20 left in this one. And really the only thing in doubt right now, final score. Trey Dickey out high. You get a lot of standing around for Mangum. And now Dickey off the bounce. Trey inside, lays it up off the window, doesn't get it to go. Dickey will get it and then lose it out of bounds. Did they say it went off of Snyder? Only going to call a foul. Oh, my goodness. Oh, this will catch the ire of the Cyclone fans and Fletcher Reed. Yeah, I'm like Fletcher. Team out number 5 call on Snyder, and I don't know about that one. They called it on Jervon Galvin. Did you see that one?
I really couldn't see. I was trying to look through the camera.
I don't think so. Inside here, Bryson shot too strong, and the rebound going to be taken away by the Cyclones. Quickly into the front court they come. Baseball pass, right side. 3-ball dialed up, knocked down. Good looking shot there for Justice Muller. Muller with his first 3 of the night. 59-37, 3:40 and running in the fourth. Laughlin in the front court, right hash mark. He'll slow it down to Lamar. And again, you just let clock run if you're Snyder. And foul going to be called here. Jerron Galvin, and it'll be his second. And team number 6 called on Snyder. Bryson Williams will sit down. Luke Rogers will take his place. 3:30 left in the ballgame. I heard somebody say, clean your glasses. Yeah, one of our officials is wearing glasses. It's the first time I've heard that call all night long. Around the ball and down the hole. Roll, Tigers roll, as that one goes in for Lamar James. 11 now in the ball game for Lamar. Another 3-ball going to be dialed up by Muller. He says, why not? I hit one there a moment ago. I'll do it again. Taking a page from Kevin Bacon in Animal House. Thank you, sir. I'll have another. 3 minutes left in the ball game here. 61-40. This one not quite dead yet, but and a timeout. Timeout going to be taken here by Mangum. Wow. 3 minutes left in the ball game. The wheels on the bus go round and round, and now they're falling off. We're back for the final 3 minutes after this. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
If you have tickets or accidents and need auto insurance, you're purchasing a new home and need homeowners coverage, you're a contractor needing general liability or a bond, maybe you're a business owner and need professional liability, directors and officers, or cyber liability, you need farm coverage or crop insurance, the Castle Agency in Mangum is who you're looking for. Family owned and operated for 81 years, the Castle Agency provides insurance for individuals, families, businesses with all kinds of insurance needs. Call or go by the Castle Agency and Pam Simmons will be happy to help you out. Phone 580-782-3049. Visit the office at 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum.
I'm trying to wrap my head around that revelation of you being the urban cowboy. That's one that simply has blown the ears off my head here. That's something else.
The Redneck Yacht Club up in the city gets quite a bit of my money, so.
Well, there you go. Now, Bob and Dad, you know where it's going. Colton Laughlin out of the timeout. He'll go to Lamar James. Luke Rogers out there, along with Dion and Trey Dickey. Lamar off balance shot and it goes. No call on the play. Oh, there is a whistle. There is a whistle. Oh, my. And did you hear a whistle?
No.
Anybody?
No.
Wow. So now they talk about it. And a blocking foul is called. So the blocking foul called on Lance Carter. That'll be his second. Team foul number 7 called on Snyder. Meanwhile, back in the game, Lamar James will shoot a free throw. 61-40. If this were closer, this place would be going bonkers right now. Second, the free throw no good. Now Luke Rogers going to get called for a push. On Luke, that'll be his first and just the 4th team foul on Mangum in the second half. By the way, just as a friendly public service reminder, there is no such thing as over the back. It's a push. I know my good friends Bryce Sellers and all my rest of my officiating friends will tell you thank you, Michael. 3-ball dialed up here, doesn't go. Rebound, Colton Laughlin. Boy, a big collision underneath the basket. No call, and now the official will take a timeout. And now he's going to call a foul? No, he just called a timeout because Laughlin went down awkwardly. And they stopped play, and now clearing his bench will be Colton. Will be clearing his bench now. Will be Fletcher Reed. Fletcher's just, he's like, you got to be kidding me.
So frustrating.
Yeah, it is. They'll get Laughlin out of there. Levi Cantu now will come in. Snyder comes in with a bunch of new substitutes as well, including Spencer Pruitt, who has the ball right here. Pruitt over the top. He'll go to Tristan Anderson. 3-ball going to be dialed up, and it goes in. Keith Freilich now with 9 in the ball game, and all from behind the arc. Lamar James into the front court. Lamar going to put up the shot, doesn't get it to go. And the official going to call a blocking foul. 35 feet away from the basket. 2:03 remaining. And he makes that call. He has to do something. Because the guy, the on-the-job training guy underneath the basket, not going to make any kind of call. So Lamar going to shoot 2 here. Wow. First for Lamar, banks it in. Lamar James. Mangum from the free throw line has made 6. They have attempted 17. Lamar with one more. That one no good. And on the rebound, taken away by Snyder. Back the other way, little bump, little bang. Tristan Anderson, shot doesn't go. Rebound, Trey Dickey. Dickey going to lose the ball, get it back, then lose it a second time. And finally going to be picked up by Snyder. 3-ball dial-up. Boy, he got whacked on the head. Did Fralix, and no call. Back the other way, Lamar James, spin move. Shot blocked away by Fralix. He'll go here to Lamar. They got to get this under control.
Yeah.
They got to get this under control. Tripping going to be called here on Fralix.
There's some jawing going on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this game's got to get under minute 38 left. Just keep it together. Oh, my gosh.
You got to tell your kids settle down. And, I mean, I understand their frustration. You're out there playing, and that kind of stuff's going on. I mean, yeah. And again, Fraley got hit in the head after he put that shot up. I mean, he got clobbered. His head came back, and there was no call. Back to the game. Dickey with a free throw. First one for Trey is good. Second one rolls around the rim. That one won't stay down. And the rebound going to be taken away by Snyder. 90 seconds left here. 65-43. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Trey Dickey. Jackson Warner going to come into the ball game now. Fan favorite, Warner. Also into the ball game, Nick for Mangum. Deion Dickey will sit down. Well, I think if you're both coaches, this one can't get over fast enough.
Yeah. And as Coach Fletcher Reed, you have to tell your guys any other situation, this game might be a little different.
Yeah. And he probably would coach a little bit differently as well.
Oh, for sure.
Traveling, yeah, it's easy call there. And Jackson Roebuck, he's just kind of backing up and forgot to put the ball on the floor. 1:20 left here, 65-43, just waiting on the final score. Backdoor opportunity here, Luke Rogers. He'll go back out top to Levi Cantu. Cantu now to Brody Shelby. Kid's probably been told, unless you've got a layup, I don't want to see a shot go up here. Although, if Jackson Warner were to score a couple of points, the fans would go bonkers. Luke Rogers inside, shot doesn't go, ball tipped out of bounds, and the official looking around for help. He doesn't know which way to call it, and I believe he's going to give it to Mangum. But again, you can see the uncertainty in his eyes as that ball went out of bounds. Cantu for three. Levi's shot no good. Rebound, Brody Shelby. Brody going to come out of the pack. We're down to 40 seconds left. And again, Dr. Seuss time. Go, clock, go.
Just hold it.
Yeah. And I think that's what Coach Pennypacker said right there. Just hold on to it. 30 seconds remaining. So Mangum going to move to 4-1. They'll go to Fort Collins-Broxton tomorrow night and take on the number 2 team in Class A. So they get everything they can handle tomorrow night on the road. And again, we've been advised that maybe the girls' game will start at 6. You got to love that. We'll be there in plenty of time. We'll keep you up to date on Facebook. And now what are we going to do? We're going to get a foul away from the ball. And it is on Jackson Roebuck. And Jackson's going to get teed up. Yep. He said something, and you knew he was going to get teed up. You could just tell. And again, we talked about it. Get this thing over with. Don't let anything like this happen. But it does. 10 seconds left of the ball game. And Fletcher Reed got to protect his player. So we're going to shoot a couple of free throws. We're going to let Jackson Warner shoot the free throws. I like this. My goodness.
Let's run the 10 seconds off right now.
Can we get a 10-second run off? Don't they do that in the NFL?
Oh, my gosh.
So we're going to have 2 free throws. And then we're going to have 2 more free throws. So that was the 10th team foul. So a couple of free throws here. Jackson Warner makes the first, and everybody loves that. Jackson, a big-time fan favorite. He will get one more. That one no good. And now the officials say, well, let's shoot the 2 technicals now. Who's going to do it? And they're going to let Jackson do it. So Warner goes shoot 2 more. First one rolls in. Jackson will get one more. Second one on the way. Good. Warner 3 of 4 from the line. Hey, you're chuckling at some of the things coming from the stands behind us, aren't you?
That's hysterical.
Is it something we can repeat on the
No,
air?
probably
I didn't
not.
think so.
Unless we got a beeper or bleeper over here somewhere.
No,
Probably
don't got
not.
that. Dylan Munoz now will come into the ball game, and Dylan's like, will they just hold the ball and get this thing over with? Because I won't have to shower. I won't get a sweat going on. So 68-43, the final score. Mangum will win it by 25 tonight over the Cyclones of Snyder. And improved to 4-1 on the year. And if I'm in a striped shirt, I'm getting out of here as fast as I can. 68-43, the final score. Back to the totals after this. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
We are a community of ongoing legacy and tradition. This is Landon Brooks from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC. We are so proud of the continued success of the Mangum Tigers on and off the field. Good luck on another exciting season, Tigers and Lady Tigers. Stockman's Bank is behind you all the way.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
The all-new Mangum Drug Company is now open at 109 South Oklahoma in Mangum. Owners John and Katie Murray are ready to serve you with manager pharmacist Mackenzie Oden. Mangum Drug will be providing pharmacy services, health and beauty aids, gifts, cards, complete pharmacy including medication therapy management and immunizations, including a convenient drive-through. That's the all-new Mangum Drug Company. Give them a call at 782-2195.
68-43, the final score here. And I think the only thing you can say at this point is yikes.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, both the refs came over here and talked to us, and, the guy we've been talking about, he apologized to me, and I'm just a commentator. I mean, he felt bad. I mean, it's his first game. I feel bad that they put him in this, situation, that he was in that situation first game, but, he's just got to be confident going forward. And, I mean, frustrating games for both sides, but, I mean, it is what it is. And, he had to learn on the job, like he said, but all around, I mean, good game for Mangum.
Well, I think the key, though, if it is your first game, okay, but again, you talked about it. You've got to make the call, and then you've got to stick with that call. Right. There cannot be, when you get that deer in the headlight look, and again, I'm not, right. I don't want to be disrespectful to him because there's too many, we don't have enough officials as it is. So I'm not going to get on him because we need more officials, we need more folks out there doing it. But he has got to develop that confidence where he makes a call and doesn't have that deer in the headlight look, because, I mean, the players see it, the coaches see it, and certainly the people and the fans see it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we sat here and talked for a few minutes while you were, finishing up the scoreboards, and he said it was my first game. I was a little behind on all the calls, and I just said, man, you just gotta go with it. Be confident. I mean, it's the first game, you'll be all right.
And then the other part of it is his mentor. I mean, that is a tough situation because, you don't want to call everything. Right. Your partner has got to be able to learn how to make some of the calls themselves. And unfortunately, all of that kind of overshadows a pretty good performance tonight by the Snyder Cyclones as they win it going away by a final score of 68-43.
Mangum won.
Nice. What did I say?
Snyder.
Yeah. Mangum won it. 68-43. That's how shell-shocked I am by this whole thing. 17 in the victory for Colton Laughlin. 15 in the win for Bryson Williams. 14 for Lamar James. And 11 for Deion Dickey. So if you get 4 guys in double figures, you got to feel pretty good about that. And Mangum wins it going away 68-43. Also scoring on the night, Trey Dickey with 8. Isaiah Reed with 3. And Jackson Warner with 3. Mangum acquitted themselves a little bit better from the free throw line in that fourth quarter of play. They wound up 10 of 24 on the ball game. Going into that fourth quarter, though, they were only 3 of 13. And again, they win it by a final score of 68-43. On the other side of the ledger, Jacob Melton. I like this kid. I mean, he's a horse, and we'll see him a couple of more times because Snyder, you'll see him if you're over there at Arapahoe.
Later this week.
Yeah, as Arapahoe will host their tournament, and Snyder will be a part of that. And then we'll see him also at the Tri-County tournament, 68-43. 14 in the victory for Jacob Melton. 9 in the ball game for Keach Fralix as he knocked down 3 threes. Gives 7 to Ryan Kelly, 6 to Justice Muller, and then 2 apiece for Kyson Lyle and for Lance Carter. And how about this? 2 free throws shot all night long for Snyder. They made them both. But, boy, if you are Fletcher Reed, you're going to remember that one for a while.
Yeah, for sure. And, I mean, as a coach, Fletcher Reed, all he can say is, maybe it's different in a different situation. But, I mean, that's a good team. That's a good athletic team.
Yeah.
And I'm honestly excited to watch them play the next, few weeks, see how much they improve. And, I mean, obviously, good job on Mangum's half. They played really well, especially coming off the break. I mean, really good game by them.
7-1 coming into the ball game. Snyder, they're now 7-2. Mangum improves to 4-1. Bryson Williams is here courtside. Let's give him the headset and give him an opportunity to visit with here as Bryson joins us courtside. First of all, congratulations on the victory.
Thank you.
All right, you scored 15 in the ball game and get your first dunk of the year.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, I got one in the scrimmage we played the other day.
Yeah, but I mean, this is big time, man. Now, you dunk all the time in scrimmages, but let's talk a little bit about the dunk. I mean, you kind of made up your mind on that one.
Yeah, I probably could have got a few this game.
Right.
I don't know. It's just something quick, I guess. But after those last 2 down on the far side, I was like, I got to get one. These are too easy. I can't get all the way up there and do a layup every time,
Well, and so at what point do you decide you're going to dunk or lay it in?
I don't even know. It's just like
reaction?
Yeah, it's just in the moment. But down there, I knew because after I got those 2 layups, I was like, yeah, next time I touch the ball, I'm going up.
You'd made up your mind you're going to do it.
Yeah.
So this is a tough ball game. One of the officials admitted to us afterwards it's the first time that he has worked a varsity high school basketball game. A lot of talking that went on out there, some jaw-jacking. We saw it. The official came out and broke you and one of the Snyder players up. How difficult is it as a player to be involved in a game that, for lack of a better way of putting it, is as sloppy as that one was?
Well, I don't usually talk. I just said a little things here and there, but I made sure me and the dude I was talking with cleared it up. So, I mean, I don't know. You just stay quiet sometimes. Sometimes it's just who's saying it makes you want to say something back.
So if it's a little guy that, is kind of like a fly, you're just going to swat him away. But Jacob Melton was the one that you were conversing with. And Jacob had a good ball game, scored 14 points. And, he's a big physical kid. He was going after you.
Yeah, well, it's just the fact that I don't even know if I should say it, but.
All right, well, we won't get you into trouble. We won't back into that corner. What about the fact that you hadn't played in forever, and now you got 5 games in 6 days?
I think we're ready for it. I feel like us practicing is harder than some of the games we'll play. And, I mean, I know Coach doesn't think that, but I know we prepare real hard, and we do a lot of running and make sure we go 100% or 110 every time we practice. So the games are the easy part.
Number 2 team in Class A tomorrow night. Tough place to play, Fort Cobb Broxton.
Yeah, I just want them to be thinking about us more than we're thinking about them once we leave, because I feel confident in what we can do, and I'm not really worried about it.
All right, switch gears real quickly. I know you got another offer this past week for football. Have you thought any more about where you're going to go play?
I'm just taking it slow. I got the rest of the month. I'm thinking about committing February 5th because that's National Signing Day and stuff. But I'm just talking with different people. I got some visits throughout the whole month. So, yeah, I'm just taking it easy, not trying to rush whenever I got time.
Take those visits. Enjoy that time.
Yeah.
All right, Bryson, we appreciate it, buddy. Bryson Williams joining us. He had 15 in the victory tonight for the Mangum Tigers. Let's see if we can get Coach Pennypacker over here and visit with him as he and Travis Reese are in the middle of a conversation. Mangum wins it tonight by a final score of 68-43. First bowl game for the Tigers since the 10th day of December. I know it seemed like an eternity for you, Coach.
Well, like we've talked about previously, man, it was good for us. We need more practice time. We're still nowhere near mentally. I mean, physically we're gifted. You guys know that. But until we master the mental side of what we talk about in practice and actually execute it, we're still a long ways away. I mean, it's a luxury of being athletic as we are.
You talk about that mental aspect, and there was a point where you called a timeout in the fourth quarter. I think you were leading by about 20 points at that juncture. But if folks didn't know what the score was and they saw the look on your face and your demeanor with the kids, you were not pleased with them at that point.
Well, and that's what we talk about. Look, our goal is we want to be there in the end. I don't know if we can win a state championship or not. It's yet to be determined. But I know we can't if we don't approach every moment like it's the biggest moment in front of us. And that's just something our kids have got to understand. And they do a good job at it. But you've got to fix it whenever you see something. So we called and hopefully changed their behavior, and they did a good job tonight. I mean, it was a big one. You guys know that everybody Mangum's not high on anybody's list. So we're going to get everybody's best shot. So I think they weathered the storm emotionally.
Right.
They executed what our game plan was. We wanted 11 out of the game quick, and unfortunately he got some early fouls and got out, so it made our job a little bit easier. But I thought they did a good job tonight.
You had great balance scoring, 4 guys in double figures.
Yeah.
You'll take that every night.
Well, that's something Coach Dickey and I talk about. We feel like we've got a 1-2 punch, but at the same time, it's better for us to have maybe 15, 12, and then 10, then 8, then 7 or whatever, because I feel like we've got enough athleticism to go grab rebounds and put putbacks in. And we've got a good team, and that's what we're trying to get them to understand. Like, there's no tomorrow after this year.
Right.
And I think we're going to be great next year, but every day is our chance to go win something, and we've got to win the day and win each drill. Like I said, mentally more than physically. And if they can ever get that understood and actually apply it, I think this team could be scary. We are nowhere near what I think we could be if we reach that potential. But we're a long ways away, and like I said, if we just take one day at a time, one drill at a time, and do our job and be all in with what we're doing, then I think we're going to be a tough out. I'll put it that way.
You're going to get all you can handle tomorrow night with the number 2 team in Class A, Fort Cobb Broxton.
That's going to be exciting. It's at Fort Cobb, which I don't know if you guys have ever been there. That gym is tiny, and it's going to get loud. And he's done a great job. They expect to win. They've won for a long time. So, we're going to get it's going to be a rough one, and we're just going to have to go execute.
What about the tournament now beginning on Thursday? You get the host team in the last game of the day on Thursday.
They're a great ball club. He's an outstanding coach. They're going to be well prepared. They're going to be ready for us. That tournament's tough.
Yeah.
I mean, both of our tournaments we've got ahead of us are really tough. If we somehow pull it out, then we should have Riverside, which I think is a top 5 team in 3A. They're great. Then Hooker is in our class, and they're great. They're probably going to be in the final. So it's going to be fun to see where we're at. I mean, we talk about we want to win, but at the same time, losing sometimes isn't a bad thing. It'll show us what we need to work on, what we need to do. Not that I'm saying we're going to,
right?
But that's kind of the approach we're taking. Whatever happens, happens. We can't change the result of it after it's said and done. But I hate to be redundant, but just do our job.
Right.
Every single thing that we're doing, let's do the best that we can, and we can live with the results if we do that.
Isaiah Reed still walking around with an ice bag. He conked his head big time on the rail early in that ball game.
Well, and that's I didn't even see it. I mean, I knew that he was holding it, so I asked him what happened, and the competitor, I've never seen a kid that size have so much dog in him.
Yeah.
He's not even close to what he's going to be able to do one day. He's starting to believe in himself, and that's a fun process to watch. But I said, hey, what's going on? Oh, Coach, I'm good. Nothing. I'm fine.
Okay.
Well, no, brother, you did something. What was it? And so he finally told me. We're just going to throw some ice on it, give him some stuff to take, and hopefully that will fix it.
Don't want to be critical of the officials. I said it earlier, because we don't have enough of them.
Yeah.
They've been run off by folks who make people not want to officiate anymore. I'll raise my hand and be one of those. But when you work on a night like this, and it was on-the-job training for the one official, how do you know when to push and when to back off, and what do you tell your kids?
Well, I try not to say a whole lot.
Right.
And if I do, it's more on the technical side, hey, he didn't block us out? Why is that over the back? Or
right.
why aren't you in this position when this call was made? It's a tough gig. Nobody wants to do it.
No.
And if they ever did it once, they'd probably lay off a little bit. But you know what? Here's the thing. We both had to play with them. So it's in my opinion, it's my job to see what's going on and then adjust from there.
Okay.
Which is hard to do. I mean, it's very hard to do. But here's the thing, that from an official side of things, just be consistent, whatever the case may be.
Right.
Whether it's good or bad, let's be that. And I think that they definitely did their job on that side of things tonight. And our kids did a good job. We had one situation where he wanted to take it back, but it is what it is. Once again, it's a learning curve. But yeah, I thought they handled the adjustments well. Is what it is, man. We came out on top tonight with it.
And I think you make a great point. As a boys team, you get the opportunity to watch how the game is called in the girls contest, and you've got that option to say, look, this is what's going to happen tonight, guys.
Right.
This is how we're going to have to adjust to it.
Well, we're going to hang our hat all year long with pressure and making them or dictating what they do. And when we were watching the girls game, they did let them put their hands on them a little bit. So I told Coach Dickey, hey, this could be a good night for us. But I think we had an opportunity to kind of step on their throats a little bit. We let off. I think 11 is a great guard, and I think their second best shooter's at 21. And we talked about that. You cannot give him space. I know they hit 4 or 5 threes tonight that if they wouldn't have, would they have quit? That's a question now that we'll never know because we didn't do our job in that moment. And that's just something that we can work on. And like I said, it's more mental than physical because we've got every tool that we need and everybody that's on the floor. It's just doing our job mentally.
It will be old-style school basketball tomorrow night at Fort Cobb.
It will. It'll be a fun one. I've been looking forward to that one because they're going to be well coached and they're going to expect to win. They don't care who they're playing, and I think that we're to that point where we expect to win as well. So I think it's going to be a fun one for sure.
All right, look forward to it, Coach. Thank you. We
guys.
appreciate you joining us here after the bowl game. Mangum, a doubleheader sweep tonight as they win both of them. The girls winning in the first contest by a final score of 53-28, and in the victory, 2 players in double figures for Mangum. Nicole Rogers with 15, Hadley Shelby with 12. And in the boys' nightcap, 4 players in double figures, led by the 17 from Colton Laughlin, as Mangum wins that by a final score of 68-43. Your final thoughts there, brother?
I think for both teams, it was a good game coming back for a break. The girls started off slow, ended up finding a good rhythm, and ended up taking that game pretty easily. And then the boys, they played hard. It's a tough game to play. We've talked about it. It's probably enough said. But, it was a tough game to play, both sides. Both teams played really well, coached well on both sides. So, I think it was a really good first game back from break, and I'm excited to see how it goes forward.
All right, Michael, in the morning, tomorrow morning at 6, and then we're back on the air tomorrow night, either 10 minutes before 6 in the evening or 10 minutes before 6:30, 6:20, depending on the start time. Stay with us. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. Doubleheader sweep tonight. Thanks for joining us. Have yourself a great evening. Michael in the morning tomorrow morning, Classic Hits 97.7, Michael in the morning, and Classic Hits all day. We do things right. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.